Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Not Too Complicated 2. How are you guys doing today? How's life? Today we are going to start the episode by going through a mod which I just spent the last 1 hour trying to learn how it works. Packagedauto. We have reached the point in the game that it's time to start automating the extended crafting tables, you know, the big ones, and well, the Packagedauto seems to be a very nice solution. The only issue is that it was not a very intuitive mod at all. Where's my hole? Oh. So this is my understanding of the mod. It could be wrong because the wiki page was not the best. I did manage to automate the crystalline ingots, but we're going to do one together so that we will all know how it works. I have everything on auto crafting. Let us order a few more crafting tables, and it has to be this version, the Packager crafter. Now you take long. For the moment we are going to start with 2 ultimate crafting tables and 1 elite. When you want to automate them, all of them are going to require an unpacker on top and a packager on top of that. And obviously all of them are going to require power. And this is the part where I was not exactly sure, but it seems only the packager does require a channel. That looks ugly. Not that we're ever going to see this because I'm going to cover it, but you know, this is nicer. So we have a packager which is hooked up to the applied energistic system, we have an unpacker, and we do have a package crafter. And all of them have power. Then what we need to do is that we need to have a package recipe controller, and obviously we are going to need some package recipe holders. They're basically the patterns. But here is the tricky part. You need to have 2 patterns per recipe. Over here I should be able to select the elite crafting table, like so. We select the crystalline ingot, we move the items, and we have a pattern. We can save it. And you might also notice that there are like 20 slots, so we can have 20 recipes. But for the moment this is the only one that we need at this very moment, so we will have only one. One of them goes inside the packager, and the other one goes inside the unpackager. I don't know if blocking mode matters or not, but we enable it. And even though we don't have an interface, you might notice that we can craft crystalline ingots. So if I order 100, see what happens. It's crafting it really fast. I'm guessing the packager acts as an interface, and it also auto extracts the items and puts it inside our applied energistic system. So if we take a look, we have 127 crystalline ingots. That is good. We have to do this for like a bajillion things, so yeah. That's just the start. I just wanted all of us to be on the same page. Where do we put you? I don't know. Here? Why not? If you guys remember, I bloody hope that you remember, we spent a stupid amount of time to get the ultimate ingot, and all of that was to get the compact crafter. And I can't pick it up. For some reason the atomic disassembler doesn't work. Okay, yes, we did not lose it. Good. Essentially what we're going to do today is that we're going to try and automate it. I have a pattern for the ME controller, and is there a possibility of making 10? We should be missing, yeah, a few items. This is the part I hate the most. Why do you have to use clear glass? Aha, I found the culprit. Just to clarify, someone is going to mention that I can enable item substitutions, but I don't really want to do that. Do you know why? Because then it's going to consume clear glass anyways. And I need it for something else. I think our deficiencies have been fixed and we should be able to order 20 of them. Yup. You need to craft 7,000 crystalline ingots. That's a bit. This is technically my fault that it is slow because we only have 2 co-processors. So our speed is garbage. But did you even craft 1? No. Ah, so you packaged the recipe. I don't get it. It's okay, it works. You know, instead of waiting for an hour, we can add more processors. Then we do the crafting. Now it should be much faster. Yep, it's half the time. Pufferfish, that's good. Also that stupid mushroom. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna kill you. Yes, you have EMC. I remember that pufferfish was useful for something and I couldn't get one. It's okay, I don't remember what it was, but we have it. While the crafting job is being completed, which is going to take a tremendous amount of time, we're going to work on something that you guys are not going to approve. There is a method that you can link your transmutation table to your applied energistic system and you can access everything that you have inside here. That is great, but we are gaining a lot of EMC per second and therefore there are going to be a lot of updates every second to our applied energistic system. And that's not good. So instead, here's what I'm going to do. We are going to have 2 energy condensers. All of them are going to be hooked up to XNet. And yes, XNet has been added to the pack. And just to clarify, the only reason that I'm using XNet in order to extract items is because, well, they do have facades, therefore we should be able to cover it. Applied Energistics takes channels and pipes don't have facades. We are going to create a channel for items. It's going to extract from the energy condensers, stacks of item at a time, and every 5 ticks. And obviously everything is going to be dumped inside an ender chest and will be picked up by our applied energistic system. So whenever I'm going to need resources, let us take, I don't know, some violet matter. I can just dupe it in here and it should go into our applied energistic system. That's how fast we're getting sand. I don't really have to do this for a lot of items, so it's fine. We also get some facades and try to cover it. I have a controller here which is glitched. Oh, come on. We're going to relog. Maybe it helps. Nope. It's still there. Can I cover it? No. Stupid stuff. So I guess for the rest of the series we're going to have a hole here. The hole was bugging me, so I had to load a backup. The hole is gone and we just lost 15 minutes of progress. It's not much. On the other hand, the machine is just amazing. You have no idea what a huge improvement this is. You know, we could have automated everything using a builder, but nothing will match the speed. Let's order 10 machine casings. All the ore dictionaries are wrong. Yes, take number 2. Let us make 10. You see? It's gone. Now that we are doing relatively good, let us do some progress. The pack is getting a bit complicated, so we need to get serious. Look into my eyes. Mesmerizing. And serious. No, of course not. There are a few things that we need to do. One of them is polonium. How do we get polonium? From gas tiers. And you might notice that I have been processing a lot of polonium already, so we have 58,000. I don't think we are going to need that ever again. Let's get some gas tiers into our system. Yup, that's probably enough. And let us see if I can order, I don't know, 3,000 more? Cool, yep, we're getting it. Nice, nice. So we're going to have 2 more chemical combiners. One of them is obviously going to be for polonium. Why you not have power? Oh, and I'm gonna lock the recipe. If that is the case, I should be able to order, I don't know, 1,000 polonium ingots? Yes. So polonium ingots are great. Why? Because you get polonium without a fusion reactor, and that's great. We will deal with polonium later on, but for the moment I also want flint. That's silicon dioxide. I need to make a lot of crafting tables. We need flint. And I'm lazy. So a pattern for flint, I have locked the recipe and we should be fine for flint for a very long time. Because silicon dioxide is very abundant, you get it from every single rock. Another thing that we want to do is to expand our EMC production. I'm very afraid that if I have too many botany pots in the middle of my base, it's going to cause lag. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to sleep. Because it's never a good idea to build something in skyblock during night. We have an angel block, that is good. For those of you who don't know, you can place it mid-air. And what we want at this very moment is I think 8 solar panels. And I have already put the power pots on auto crafting, so can we have 32? Wow, not a single hiccup. I'm amazing. We go somewhere out of render distance, maybe 200 blocks. I didn't really count. Also, someone was confused how am I loading the chunk boundaries. You just hold F3 and G. It's gone. It's back. We want to make it in one chunk, so it's kind of important. Very good. We have a nice platform. We are going to have a ring of barrels, and each ring is going to be 8. And I know I don't have enough barrels, but don't you worry, we will make more. They're extremely cheap. Actually, it doesn't have to be a barrel, it can be just ender chests. It's easier, and they're going to be less piping. The pots go on top and you can wrench the pipes. I didn't know that. Oh, that was fun. So the solar panel is ready, and since this is away from our base, we don't really care about cabling. Therefore, I think what we should be able to do is that we just put a traversal upgrade and all of them should get power. Yes, yes. It has a range of 5 blocks, so this is an overkill. But who cares? I'm rich. Sue me. I thought I have already kept some dragon egg seeds and unfortunately I did not. But getting a stack is easy, you just have to wait for 5 seconds. If it's not obvious, we're going to have 32 more dragon egg seeds. Nice, our average went from 3 million to like 12 million. Nice. Thankfully I do have a bed. Oh, we're not extracting fast enough. Well, it has been a while later and we have 64 botany pots just for dragon eggs. Our EMC fluctuates a lot, but I think we are averaging around 20 million. That's my guess. I could be wrong. But anyways, you might notice that we have additional botany pots and well, of course some of them are not full, but the things that we are having over here, one of them is rubber. Well, you can't actually see it in the ender chest, but yeah, we're getting rubber so that we can make dry rubber, we're getting slime steel, endstone and nether quartz. I don't think slime steel and rubber require any explanation as to why we need them, but the reason that we need endstone is the endless pearl. We need 20 blocks of 3 times compressed endstone just to make one endless pearl, and we need the endless pearl for the infinity catalysts. And you know, we need 4 of them, and we need a decent supply of infinity catalysts. And if you guys remember, we needed the blocks of quartz in order to make the energy collector, which is used in making different types of collectors, and also the flower, as well as the semi-stable ingot. If I can find it, yes, this one. And thanks to you guys, I'm also using drawers in order to make the compressed blocks. These are incredibly fast. Generally, I'm not a fan of drawers, so I never think of them. We don't really need to use the EMC at this very moment, and whenever I come here, the number drops. That's weird. Anyways, I was going to say that having a lot of EMC is not a bad thing. However, one thing that you might notice is that the right wing of the base, if we expand it, will go into our mob farm. Obviously that is not very good, but we don't need our mob farm anymore. So I'm just gonna remove this. Very good, very good. Now we should be able to remove this side of the platform. We have withers in mob cages, we have nether star seeds, therefore I don't think we're ever going to use our wither chamber again. So you, my dear friend, you're also redundant. The issue is that you're also redundant, but how do I turn you off? Okay, we remove you. And wait, where did he go? Whoops, he fell down. I have a very wise strategy. If we don't look at him, he's just gonna go into the void. And he's killing the flies. You stupid idiot. You're going towards places that I don't like. I think he's gone? Yep. What is that? Seriously, what the hell is that? Oh, it's his projectile. Anyways, he's dying. Who cares? Now that we have freed up some real estate, what do we want to do? Yes, we want lithium. Well, we are not producing that much and we don't really need that much, but we have 40 buckets. Nice. The issue is that I just realized a very horrible recipe. Well, we are going to need a rotary condensator, and if you look at the recipe for a tank, this is it. I don't really think we have ever crafted a tank. I guess we really haven't. Well, the recipe should be easy peasy. You're bronze. And guess what? We didn't even have bronze. I added the pattern to the machine, and can we make like 2 of them? Yeah, we can. I really love that stupid machine. You have no idea how many recipes we need just for a tank. Early game this would have been awful. Oh, and I just realized that this has a singularity. And just out of curiosity, can you finally make me a tank? Okay. That was 12 recipes. Anyhow, chemical crystallizer and 1 rotary condensator. And what the hell do you have to sell? Ooh, nice. So how did this used to work? You go inside a rotary condensator, never facing the correct way. And we want to get lithium, the gas. Are you a gas? Yes, finally I managed to get the sides working. That goes inside the chemical crystallizer, which does require some power, so there you go. No? You don't like him? I guess you don't, it's fine, we use a pipe. Yep, we get lithium. Again, we are not generating that much lithium, but I think it should be enough for us. Unless there's a stupid singularity for, I don't know, the ultimate induction cell? No. Obviously the reason that I wanted lithium is because we had access to polonium pellets. And guess what we can do? Actually, I did not think this through and it's anticlimactic, but I want to get the Mecca Suit and I just remembered the armor progression. Where are the armors? Ah yes, here. So here we go again. We start from leather, we go to iron, diamonds. And I think netherite was in the smeltery, so let's get a few pieces of netherite. We have 400,000. Yeah, it was in the smeltery. And I love the animation. Yep, these are all the... Oop. I thought those are legs. I just wanted to say that I made the patterns for the induction cell. We need to have 4 of them. That's not lithium? You have lithium. Oh my goodness, this mod is like the worst. So, 4 induction cells. And obviously we start crafting. The helmet, the chest plate, the leggings, and the boots. And I just realized none of them are achievements. I love the textures for this one. So we have the Mecca Suit, now we need to get some upgrades, and don't mind the pillars, I wanted to make myself an office, but it does look awkward, so we will do that later on. I know that I am going to go with locomotive boosting unit, means that I'm going to sprint faster. I'm not really sure about the canteen, but let's make it. It will automatically feed us, and well, the steak was kind of disappointing. We can increase the energy capacity, so I'm going to need more induction cells. Ah, I was wondering why the hell nobody's working. Actually, the main reason that everything is incredibly slow are the tiers. I can't make tiers. What did I do? I was lazy, so I ordered like 1000 reinforced alloys. Oh, and I ordered 10,000 infused alloys. Okay. Well, I had to do a ton of crafting, and I also made myself a modification station, which if I recall correctly, it does require power. So for the moment you go here, yeah, you do need power. And how did we used to do this? So energy goes inside the helmet? Okay, you don't take speed upgrades, no? Would have been nice. I am doing this just in case we need to fight the Ender Dragon again because, well, I forgot to take a DNA sample. It's not that I forgot, we didn't have the technology. That can hold 1.3 billion RF. Aha, I should sleep probably. Oh, it's daytime. So the extra upgrades that I have made, we need to put the locomotive inside the leggings. And we can have a total of 4, so I did make 4. Night vision I believe goes inside the helmet. Makes sense. The magnet goes inside the boots. That doesn't make sense. I love the speed. I can walk fast. Oh, and I forgot about the food. That goes inside the helmet. And the name of the machine was, yes, nutritional something. Give me an extra casing. I don't really remember how it worked. Okay, we just put the food in. And it makes noises. And it does accept upgrades, so that is good. So where do I put my hat? Ah, I have a feeling we need something more nutritious. It's gonna be much easier to just eat that stupid burger, but I like this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are visiting the Nether because we are looking for soul soil. How dare you? 320 seems to be a decent supply. By the way, do I burn? Yeah, I do burn, but I don't take damage. The reason that we needed soul soil is that if we sieve it... That was soul sand. Yes. We're gonna get solium. I did check, this seems to be the only recipe. I'm a very wealthy person in a Mecca suit. And as a very wealthy person, I can afford more sieves. Yeah, much better. The reason that we needed that is that I want to make an experience seed, and for that we need experience capsule. I also think that we need to have a solium dagger, but... Oh, you can attune it to different mobs. I don't want to do that, I just want to fill in 4 jars. Wait a minute, how would you fill it in? Okay, I think we're fine. The other one is soul jar, so if I kill a wither skeleton we just get the experience. That is the hope. Ah yeah, we do. My own sword works too. No, my own sword does not work. I guess let us kill some people who don't make me burn. You guys. This is gonna take ages. Yes, we can enchant it. Experience Harvester 5. It's not great. I just figured I need more mobs, and I think there is a magma block spawner? They're not called magma blocks. Ah, yes. Maybe it depends on the type of mob that you kill. You guys should give me the highest. Yeah, well, that wasn't fun. I think I killed like 400 of them. I made a spawner. Okay, I had to get rid of them, but just a few points. We did manage to get these kind of hearts. And I have a feeling this one gives you an extra heart. We only have one. Oh, half a heart. Oh, 1 heart. It's not the best. I made the seeds and then I removed my altar. I guess we should never do that. You never know when you're going to need a new seed. We have a few empty botany pots, so let's use this one. Where is it going? No. Where are you going? Oh yeah, I made a very small boo-boo over here with filtering. Just ignore it. Actually, maybe you just don't work. This stupid seed was incredibly expensive, so we are going to keep 1 stack. And the rest of them are going to go over here. That is a yellow ender chest and goes to our mob cages. Over here we're going to have a recipe for the experience droplet, which is from mystical agriculture. Then the experience droplet can be converted into experience pearls. It's just that we have a ton of backlog, and until this guy starts working, we're gonna have problems. Yeah, you see, the backlog is gone and we're fine. Oops. I'll cut it out, don't you worry. You will never know. Actually, I kind of forgot that I dropped everything on the ground. One more item that we are going to need, not for today, maybe for the next episode, are Endermen. And I always forget that they don't really spawn here. I don't really know why, how can they do that? We just want a few samples. Thank you for your contribution to science. Jerk. I'm so happy it doesn't work in the void. For some reason, Endermen seem to grow on chorus fruit. I mean, you don't have to put them on chorus fruit, but it gives them a boost. And I'm not really sure if I have mentioned it or not, but what we are looking for are Enderman heads. Because we want to make biofuel. No, we actually want to make the Ender Resonator, and yeah, you need the head. And the Ender Resonator is used in making the antimatter relay, which is used in making some of the flowers. Actually, all of them. So you dropped everything. Where did it go? Oh, you come here. The head seems to be a very rare item. We didn't get a single one. Hello, my name is Darkness. I have a great news for you. You get to contribute to science. Thank you for your contribution. So as it turns out, yes, you do get the Enderman head, it's just that you need the lightning upgrade. And I always forget. Also, it's not that common. I thought I'm pausing the game, but I was AFK for like 2 hours. This is why we have 700. In the meantime, I also decided to use the packaging mod in order to automate the combination crafter from extended crafting. It was actually super simple. You just need to upgrade the pedestal, the combination crafter, and then you need an unpackager, a connection to the ME system, and I'm using entangled blocks for power. And I thought you have to use filters for the pedestals. No, it just works automatically. I did set patterns for the opinium cores and, well, look how fast it is. It's instant. Oh, and by the way, we did spend a lot of time in order to get the experience seeds, and I never explained why we needed them. There is a singularity for the 4 times compressed experience pearl, and at the rate that we were going ahead, it wasn't really working. So we're going to have more, because even with powered pots, we're not doing great. Also, I don't think we need rubber anymore, we have like 2 million. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye. Oh, I literally landed on the tank.